William Idell back again with another video, and I always get asked the same question. William, how do you get the confidence to get on front of the camera and do what you do? Well, today I'm going to give you 5 tips that can help you build up your confidence to get in front of the camera. Alright, let's get into it. What's good, William Idell back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about 5. We're going to do 5? Yeah, we'll do 5. I'm going to talk about 5 practices, because I always get asked, yo, how do you get the confidence to get out there in front of the camera? I want to do videos. I want to get my YouTube going. I want to post more on Instagram. I'm kind of shy. Well, today I'm going to give you 5 practices that I've been using for years to get my confidence to the level where I can go shoot anywhere and pull out a camera in front of the public and will not bat an eye. Alright, so I'm here to help you guys loosen up, build up your confidence. Gang, let's go! Alright, so before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can stay notified on the latest video drops. Had a brain fart. Alright, so what we're talking about? 5 practices to help you guys get in front of the camera, help you loosen up so you can create content, whether you're an eyelash tech, makeup artist, a landscaper, you know, a griller, a shrimper, or whatever you do, you know. You want to get out there on the camera, you want to talk to folks, but you're kind of, nervous, I'm going to give you 5 tips, all right? Tip number 1. Practice, yo. Gotta practice. That's the first thing we'll talk about. The more you record yourself, the more confident you feel. That's the first step. You have to start recording yourself. I don't care if it's a cell phone, practice in front of the mirror. Once you're done recording yourself, play it back. Listen to it. I mean, y'all probably gonna laugh at yourself. You're probably gonna smile. I mean, you're gonna giggle, but you have to continually record yourself. Don't be the person who only records themselves when they're at events or at the club or on a trip and you're doing the same little pose, right here. No, practice recording yourself whether you're in the car. Get in front of the bathroom mirror. If you're kind of shy, subconscious about the lighting, get into a place where there's some nice light. Bathrooms usually have nice light. If you have a nice light in your kitchen, wherever it is, and just put the phone down on something, hit record, and practice talk. Just open up. Just picture yourself that nobody else in the room. It's just me sitting here, talking. You have to do it consistently over and over to the point that you be like, you know what, I'm finally gonna post something online. Whether it be YouTube. I mean, if you're shy, post it on your least most watched social media platform. If you're always on Facebook and nobody knows you have a YouTube channel, post it on your YouTube. I mean, nobody's gonna see it, right? Unless you promote it. If you have a TikTok and you probably don't have that many followers, post it on there. And the biggest confidence gainer you can get is the unbiased response from people you don't know. It'll boost your confidence through the roof, I promise you. When you have people from all around the world, no matter what walk of life, commenting on your video saying, man, that was dope, I really like that, speak on it more, blah blah blah, you're like, oh, okay, all right. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth, the people who are close to you, who know you the most, won't comment or big up you because they're probably shy, probably don't have the confidence to do what you want to do too. And most people I encounter really want to get out there and speak and get in front of the camera, but they're too worried about what other people are going to say. I wonder what she going to say. I don't want them to talk about me. Nah, they're going to say I'm lame. They're going to say my camera wet. They're going to say it wasn't lit right. You got to block all that out. If you want to step into this arena, you have to understand that first you have to start from where you're at and you have to work up to where you want to go. And you have to block people out because people are going to try to discourage you. They're going to say, oh, your camera's this, your light's that. Block all that out. And sometimes you might have to just keep yourself away from people because they'll get in your ear and try to tell you how you can do it better when they're not even doing it themselves. Never take advice from people about what you're doing and they're not even making the first attempt to even try to do what you're doing. If they're not stepping out to try to do what you're doing, don't take their advice. Trust me. That's my first step. Practice. Get in front of the camera, hit that record button, play it back, do it over and over. Aight? Number 2. That ain't 2, that's 3. Number 2, plan out your videos and script them beforehand. I'm telling you, it will save you a lot of time. I use a software called Notion. I'll drop it in the description below. But it's what I would say, it's like a productivity app. It's really helpful for me. I mean, if you don't want to pay the monthly service, you can use Microsoft Word or Notepad, whatever. If you have a smartphone, just use your Notepad. But plan out what you want to talk about beforehand, and when it comes to actually talking about it, I mean, it'll be even smoother. For iPhone users, I'm not sure about Android, but for iPhone users, there's an app like a teleprompter. So basically, if you write out what you want to talk about and open it in a teleprompter, you can look at the phone and it'll be recording you, and you'll see the words going down. So that can kind of help you out also. What I like to do when I'm at work in my downtime, or if I'm on a break, anytime I get an idea, I'm talking about anytime I get an idea, I pull out my phone and I start writing it down automatically, because you can lose it, you know. And this also helps in your productivity, and when it comes to like not just wasting idle time. You know, you have so many ideas that come, ooh, that was a dope idea. You might be driving and see something, but oh, that's funny. Ooh, you know what'd be funny? If we did this, it did a skit on it, and blah, 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 blah. And then if you don't write it down, you'll forget it. And then when you come to talk to somebody, you might be drinking wine with your homegirl, be like, girl, I had an idea. They'll be like, what is it? I forgot. You didn't write it down. Write down your scripts, write down your ideas, so you can always have them at the drop of a dime. All right? Don't lose cool ideas. Don't lose great ideas. This is what, you know, screenwriters do and actors do. Anybody that's on that's constantly making videos, they're always writing down their scripts. You know, I have scripts for videos pre-planned, and they're just on my computer. I just have to actually get time to sit down and record them, which is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to be more proactive. All right? Write your stuff down. That's tip number 2. Number 3, experiment with different filming techniques and lighting setups. Now, as you can see right here, this is a totally different light setup from any of my other previous videos. Usually I'll be shooting in next to my computer, but I want to try something different. You know, I got a light here, I got a light down here, I have a little mannequin dude, I got a little mirror, a little plant, I need to water it, I have a backlight over here, so I have one, and I have a key light right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lights going. I know you might be like, well, I don't have all that. Well, work with what you got. That's gonna be one of the things I'm always drilling on this channel. Work with what you have. And if you don't have lights, find yourself a location that's well lit, or wait till the daytime, because natural light always works great. You know, you can always get good lighting with natural light. Also with recording setups, if you don't have the best of phone, kind of plan out a budget, you know, and get a camera dude. You know, I mean, work a deal with them. But like, can you record 2 videos a week for me? How much is that? Or 3 videos a week? How much is that? You know, I mean, if you want to do it yourself, get your cell phone, get a tripod, and connect it and sit it and try different spots around your house or your apartment or wherever you're at, your office, and try different lights. You know, I mean, if you're in an area and it's dark, right? You're like, I don't like this look. Move it around. Try it right here. This looks all right, but I wish I had some light hit me from back here. All right, cool. Go get a lamp or something that's close to you. Never be afraid to move objects around. All right. If you have a light that looks really nice, bring it into the shot. If you have some plants that look really nice, bring it into the shot. If you have a bookshelf, if you have whatever it is, if you're into fashion and you're into clothes and blah, 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 bring some clothes into the shot. You want to make whatever's in your shot and, you know, relevance to whatever your niche is. You know what I mean? So play around with different light setups, play around with different camera setups. I would say if you have a camera that does 4K, work up to that, because 4K eats up a lot of footage. So start off with 1080p. Then once you have your light setups and you're like, you know what, this is how I want it. I'm gonna use this all the time. Switch over to 4K. You know, I mean, especially if you're getting good with your scripts, you're spitting it out. You're not retakes. You know, then you could deal with the footage. It's gonna eat up a lot of space. It might move a little slow when it comes to editing, but 4K footage does look good. Also with editing software, as far as apps, you have CapCut, meaning if you're using your phone and you're recording on your phone over tripod, once you're done, you can open up CapCut, edit it right there. For Adobe users like me, you have Premiere Rush. You can edit it right there on the phone, or you can export it to your computer. I think Apple has Final Cut. I'm using Adobe software, so I can either use After Effects or Adobe Premiere. I like to bring mine into Premiere so I can sit and work on it. But if I'm on the go, if I'm out of of town and I just want to drop some quick content, whether something on my mind or whatever it is, I can edit it directly from my phone through CapCut or Premiere Rush, which is free if you're paying for Adobe software each month. Or you could whatever editing software you can download on your app or whatever phone service you're using. Play around with different ones. Some of them I'll be able to do some things that others won't. Like sometimes I want to edit something cool with different transitions. I won't be able to get that in Premiere Rush, so I'll edit it in Rush because I like the way Premiere Rush edits, and I'll bring it over to CapCut to do all the cool transitions. Mind you, once you do that, it may lose quality, so it's not that bad, but you will notice a little smidgen of decrease in quality once you save, import to another program, download it, put it back to this other program because you like the way it adds words. So be mindful of that, or just edit everything on your computer like I do. All right. So that's number 3. All right, so number 4, take breaks to give yourself a chance to relax and recharge. When it comes to editing footage, it can kind of be taxing. Also with editing photos, you don't want to get your brain into a place where it's just like zombie. You're just like this right here. And you're just like, man, I need a break, man. I can't think. Then you start getting thinkers block, creative blocks, and you're just like, what, I gotta get away from this computer, go outside, get some fresh air, gather your thoughts, because you could be stuck editing footage for a while, and then it's like this isn't working, I don't know. But step away from the computer or from your phone, put it down, and give yourself a chance to reconceptualize things, if that makes sense. I have to do that with photos when it comes to retouching photos, because you'll sit there and retouch, and like a painter, you'll sit back and be like, they look at it and you come in a little more and you step back and sometimes you export it and think, oh, it's done, and then you go post it online, and then like 2 days later you're like, man, I could have did that, I could have changed that looks better if I would have did blah blah blah. So sometimes you have to step away before you finalize things and give yourself a new set of eyes. Go away for a day or a few hours or whatever it is, come back, reopen that project, look at it again with a new set of eyes, and then you'll be able to see new things that you didn't see before when you were editing it and you were so thirsty to hurry up and go ahead and post it. But sometimes I do get thirsty and I post, and I just want to go ahead and get it up there. Yeah, give yourself, chance to relax and recharge so you can get new eyes. You want to look at it from a different angle or a different perspective. You might remember some audio that you want to re-record, but oh, I should go add that, and then go get the microphone again and go add some more information to, extend the video a little longer, because you went and did some more research and found some more things about whatever it is you're working on. All right, so keep that in mind. Don't always have a mindset that you have to rush and put it out there. Sometimes you have to just sit back and rethink and relook at things from a different angle. You might be surprised. You might have some more information to add to that clip that'll be more beneficial for the long haul, instead of just dropping something fast and that won't do anything for you. All right, number 5, seek out feedback and creative criticism. All right, you got to have an open mind for this now, because you're going to have some people that's going to, well, if I was you, well, maybe this. Listen to everybody's feedback. You don't have to take everybody's opinion. Let's be honest about that. Let's be clear about that right now. All right, you don't have to take their opinion, but be open to feedback. I would start off with people that's already in your niche, that's already doing what you're doing, and you can do that by social media, professional groups on Facebook. If you're in these groups already, if you're already following people that's doing what you're doing, ask for certain feedback. And leave it in the comments inside the caption. Drop your feedback. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think I should change something? What do you think? And be open to always go back and doing revisions and rechanging it. You might have some fans on your page who's really into this business and maybe like, you know what? This is good work, but honestly, I will, clip this here and maybe add that, and you'll sit back and like, you're right. I appreciate that. You could pull it down or archive it and go redo it again and go re-upload it. So don't be worried about what people say as far as on a negative level. I will just be more focused on, positive feedback, constructive criticism, and I will be seeking this from people that's already in my field and already on the websites that I'm, on. especially like, you know, Behance.com, which is a great one. If you're not on Behance and you're any type of creative or any type of artist or someone that's trying to promote their work, you got to sign up. You have DeviantArt. I mean, you got LinkedIn also. There's a lot of sites popping up. So don't be afraid to, you know, put your work out there and ask for feedback, you know, and constructive criticism. You know, people are going to talk anyway. So, I mean, you might as well get some feedback on it. Some of it might be beneficial. Some of it might just be taught. You'll be able to, you know, separate the two. So, but once again, I will probably seek for it first on sites and social media platforms that are in my niche, because those are going to be more beneficial to what I'm doing compared to someone who's just Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, who just has an opinion. All right, guys. I hope these tips help you build your confidence in video making, and I hope you go out there and conquer the world. You know, but practice. Can't say I want to do this and you're not practicing. All right, you know what I mean? Get out there and practice. You know, record yourself. You know, do it over and over and over, you know, until you get comfortable in front of that lens. You know, I was in Manhattan, I was in New York, in the middle of the street, cars flying everywhere, people flying everywhere, and I'm out there with my remote posing. I don't like that. Go to the camera, check it, run back out there in the middle of the street with cabs and all that flying, honking horns, take my picture, because I want me a shot in the middle of the street with these tall buildings in New York. But it took me a while to get there. I mean, like I said, you're not going to get there overnight. I do it now, downtown Savannah, Georgia, and people are like, man, where you at? New York, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I'm in Savannah. But to get the shots that I want, that I've envisioned in my head, I have to get out there in front of those people. I have to get out there in the public. I have to put myself out there. And I can't put myself out there unless I've practiced enough, get to that point where I've just like killed that level of shyness. I'm like, you know what? I don't care who's looking. And you'll be surprised. People will talk to you like a freaking celebrity, yo. I had my little nephew helping me one day, and people are out there like, wow, who is it? Is there being a movie being made down here in Savannah? You know, what's going on? They think you're a celebrity. You know, I mean, are you on social media? Can I take a look at that? They don't know who you are. So, I mean, people do not know who you are when you're out there taking pictures. I mean, unless you stop and tell them like exactly what you're doing. But if you're out there and you walk out there in boldness and confidence, you know, like, I'm gonna take these pictures with my remote. If you're doing it by yourself, if you got some help and you have somebody over there hitting the trigger for you, all right, go ahead. Yeah, I'll let you know. You ready? I'm ready. Boom. Put a little 2 second timer on it, or a 10-second timer on it, you know, and you get out there and you do it. If you got to start off in little areas, like, you know, I've shot in alleys and little small streets in front of your house, in your backyard, familiar places. Start off there, build up your confidence till you start getting around more people in the public. Which is weird, because I see a lot of people on social media have no problem doing it at clubs, the fair, rolling loud, blah, 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 blah. You can do it with your cell phone, but when it starts get to that level of professionalism where it's like, oh, I'm really putting this online. Oh, this is going on YouTube. Oh, this is going on. Oh, I gotta look my part. I gotta look. Well, you had that same confidence when you were taking selfies. Just convert it over to the professional level that you're trying to venture into on your next step in your journey. Practice. You can do it. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said before in the beginning, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Because if you're not, I'm come looking for you. Hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on the newest video. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Mr. Mydell and on TikTok, all right? Thanks for watching. I'll check y'all guys later.